It's that time of the year. Now upon a really intriguing part of the season, Greg, it seems we've seen enough to give these teams some kind of identity.
I tell you, if teams are still searching for an identity, it's fair to say things probably aren't going well.
A look at the Magic starting group. The guard pair form will be Suggs and Bane. Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. And it's Carter in at the 5 spot.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Wagner kicks to Banchero. That 3 off the mark. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
Soft floater. You see how MP has really improved his craft.
Carter sets the pick for Banchero. And then Carter with the dunk.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Now here's Butler. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Pass to MP. Payton from outside. Carter pulls it in.
Well, I don't love him taking that shot, especially with the defense right there.
Now Bane. Misses the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Payton looking it over. Back to Thornton. Bane against Kerr. Clock at 4. Here's Butler. Rebound by the Magic. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, taking care of the ball has to be their number 1 priority. But they also have to stay aggressive. You have to strike a good balance.
Here's Butler. After the basket by Franz Wagner. MP passes to Horford. Here's Thornton. The kick outside to Butler. Stolen by Carter. Here's Bane. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
An outstanding defensive big man, Wendell Carter, stands 6'10", and Stan, he has a 7'4" arm span.
Yeah, Kevin, I think his length really bothers people and is deceiving. When you're first looking at him, he looks like almost an undersized center. But in fact, with that wingspan, he's not. And he is so disciplined and fundamentally sound as a defender. He's one of the best in the league.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Now let's take a look at the teams that have been holding their opponents to the fewest points in the last 10 games. The Warriors, 4th.
I mean, they've been impressive on the defensive end, and they may have caught a few teams on off nights, but you've got to give them credit. They've made scoring a chore when you look at their opponents.
Now, here's Curry. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now, and it's good for 2. MP's got his second basket of the game.
Great example there of the way MP's game around the rim continues to grow and develop.
Suggs passes to Bane. Banchero, a screen on Curry. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Coach and I talked about the ways that Paolo Banchero is used on offense and how his defense will respond. He said with Paolo, he can deploy in any area of the floor and be effective. Personally, I think he's the most dangerous at the elbows, but he can go to work anywhere. You have to know where he is at all times. Kevin, back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Banchero finds Bane. Back to Banchero. Payton outside. That's to Curry. For the 3. Great see that time from Bane. Orlando, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Yes, that goes in. Here's MP. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Payton kicks to Curry. To the paint, here's Thornton, and Thornton with the stop.
Fantastic slam by MP, proving how dangerous he can be inside.
And Suggs has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Suggs with the screen for Bane. Trying to find Suggs and gets it to him. Basket good.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
On the wing, Payton. He's defended by Wagner. Curry on the wing.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Suggs with the screen for Bane. Banchero outside. No good on the three. Golden State's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Back to Curry. Thornton a screen on Bane. Curry shot is off.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Banchero a screen for Suggs. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
A moment to check out Franz Wagner here. The last 10 or so games he has been remarkable. And he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And as you mentioned, one of the more efficient scorers in pro basketball. He challenges defenders with his bravado. And more often than not, he prevails. Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Quinton Post is checked in for Horford. And it's Jonathan Kuminga in for Payton. Now, MP. After Paolo Banchero misses from long range. Back to Thornton. Shoots over block. Kuminga finds Butler. Fires for 3. Franz Wagner grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
I like the way Carter Jr. plays. He gives you the size, and he gives you the toughness.
Pass to Curry. And stolen by Wagner. And here we go. Fast break. Wagner's got it. And stolen by MP. Rejected by Banchero.
And when Banchero turns it up, he can be a factor at the defensive end.
Well, throw it up to Carter Jr. and he'll take care of the rest. It's that easy.
And so Steve Kerr tries to call a timeout. He's going to make so much. Curry against Bane. Back to MP. What a move, MP.
Oh, nice feed. You can see how Curry makes their offense flow, even when he's not scoring.
And with the goal of improving offensively, Stan, the Magic have made some moves.
Well, this is a team that hasn't been inclined to make many trades in the past. But with the young star talent they possess comes the urgency to win now.
So on the floor for Orlando. Both Wagners are out there, Franz at small forward and Mo at the center. The guard pair for him will be Suggs and Bane. And it's Banchero in at the power forward position. Now, here's Wagner. 32 points for him last game against the Utah Jazz.
And we can't skip over his role as distributor. Huge impact, making all the right reads.
Now, here's Wagner. Jalen Suggs unable to get his last shot to go. From downtown, and he's good on the 3-ball. Suggs has got 5 points so far. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Magic.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, and that can be as difficult as anything.
Curry on the wing. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Thursday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Sunday, they'll face off against Brandon Ingram and the Toronto Raptors.
And looking at the Hornets matchup, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Banchero, that's good.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. Well, with his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
Now, here's Thornton. 9 points in the game so far. The kick outside to Butler. Shot clock at 5. Launches it from deep. Offensive rebound. Goes up again. Left block shot on the way. The shot no good. Great defense that time from Banchero. Kicks it out to Wagner. From outside off the mark. Warriors trail by 4. Outside, Horford. Horford with the screen on Banchero. And the Warriors miss again. The Magic have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. And that one is good from Suggs.
Yeah, finessing his way around down low. Suggs found an opening for the score.
Curry kicks to MP. On the wing, Payton. Got a piece of it. Outside Curry. MP outside. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Butler. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 3rd assist on the night. And to the sidelines we go. Let's catch up on the story about Batadze. Allie, what's the status?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Magic provided some information. He said there's a little lump at the bruise site, stiffness when walking, that the hip overall should be okay. By their estimation, no further damage can be caused by playing on this particular injury, so they're going to roll the dice and he's going to play.
Allie, thanks as always. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
And not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
That's just awful news. You really feel for the guy, and you know everyone in the NBA family is wishing him a speedy recovery.
Horford no luck. For Orlando, they won their last contest, that game against the Jazz.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they had a good game plan, executed it well, and they didn't let the crowd affect them.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Suns played some superb basketball. He had 46 points, and he was in the zone offensively. There was nothing the D could do to stop him. His numbers from that game jump off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Here's Bane following the basket by Stephen Curry. And then Carter with the jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Third personal foul.
Let's see some of the numbers here for MP.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
And he's showing a little more aggressiveness, getting himself to the line here in the second quarter.
And the Magic making a change here. Black's checked in.
A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking.
Attempts up to this one.
And looking over their percentage on the season, I think they would be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79. Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Payton with the screen for Curry. To the middle. And the dunk by Payton.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Now, here's Bane. A 35-point game for him in the win against the Utah Jazz. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. 8 seconds left in the first half. It's Curry outside. Curry laser-guided shot from deep range.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Jalen Suggs has been leading the charge for the Magic. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Back right after this.
Veering off topic a bit, I wanted to ask you guys, who would you say is the best trash talker of all time?
Man, there's been...
And let's take a glance now at the Golden State Warriors. They're in a close one so far.
They can't stop.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Curry has been sensational.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
We've got Butler. Curry is out there with MP. Then there's Payton. And it's Horford in at the center position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Now here's Butler. He is looking for Thornton and finds him. Inside, MP gets it.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Suggs dishes to Carter. Over in the corner, Banchero. Suggs passes to Thornton. And then Carter with the dunk.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Butler deciding where to go with it. Pass to MP. Outside Curry. Back to MP. Payton outside. Here's the three. Curry can't get it to go. Magic leading by 4. And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with a spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
The drive by Bane. And it's sent back by Horford. Outside Butler. And a dunk by Horford.
Horford really looking like an ageless wonder throwing it down.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Inside, and stolen by Horford. And it's the Warriors on the break. Curry kicks to MP. Payton passes to Thornton. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Pass to Payton. 5 on the clock. Here's Horford. No good. That would have tied it. Magic have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Now Suggs. Carter outside. Back to Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Everything is working for Suggs offensively at the moment. This is a very encouraging sight to see.
Outside, Payton. Back to Thornton. Three-pointers off the mark.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Bane. Here's Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
Well, Carter Jr. can be such a force on the offensive glass, as he demonstrated there.
Suggs against MP. Pass the bump. It's tipped. Back to Thornton. Here's Wagner, covered by Payton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Now at 6'10", GA. Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
Here's MP and Thornton with the stop.
Well, even though he hasn't been in the league a long time, MP knows exactly where to get his points.
Magic leading by 6. Outside, Bane. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Thornton. Thornton's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Now, here's Thornton. He's got 16. Outside Curry. Shoots. And it's Suggs with the rebound.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. 6-point game. Payton finds MP. Back to Payton. Outside Butler. Over Banchero. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, he was in attack mode, but it's hard to score with a man in your shirt.
Back to Wagner. Pass to Carter. Banchero outside. A three-pointer, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Curry passes to Thornton. Carter pulls it in.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Suggs against Thornton. Suggs passes to Carter. Now, here's Banchero. Kicks it out to Wagner. That ball's nice feed that time from Banchero. Banchero's got his 4th assist in this one. Warriors trail by 9. On the wing, Payton. MP outside. Butler at the elbow. Over Banchero. And it's Butler missing.
And that's the battle. They haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
MP outside. Payton outside. Pass to Butler. A 3-ball. Butler loves the three-point look.
Over his career, Butler's maybe been a little erratic from distance, but he always takes them with confidence.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Quentin Post is checked in for the Warriors. Kuminga comes in for Gary Payton. And the Magic making a change here as well. Black's checked in. Here's Wagner. 11 points in the game. To the inside. And it's Carter missing. Curry looking it over. And Thornton kicks to Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Back to MP. And it's Thornton finishing it off.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that. Puts so much pressure on the defense.
The Magic again can't hit.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Butler passes to Thornton. Orlando grabs the miss. Banchero's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Wagner on the wing. Carter with a screen on Kuminga. Stolen. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And now just a 2-point Magic lead.
A strong finish by Kuminga. That's his game.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. For Desmond Bane, a dip.
Outside Butler. Back to Thornton. Podziemski on the wing. Hit his foot. And the refs whistling a kickball. And the Warriors making a change here. Payton's checked in.
Number 0, Gary Payton II.
On the wing, Payton. Butler passes to MP. Can't hit from in close. Orlando leading by 3. On the court for Orlando. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. Running out on the wings, they'll have Bane and Wagner. And it's Black in at the point guard. 6 to shoot. Butler against Banchero. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Might be time for a little different approach. This shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
Pass to Thornton. Outside Butler. Back to MP. Black grabs the board. Black's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. There's Wagner with the 3. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Magic lead by 5.
Well, there's no question Carter can play strong inside. He has the build for it.
Payton outside. Pass to Butler. Podziemski on the wing. Picked by Horford. A 3. Shot by Podziemski, no good. Magic. Leading by 5. Black kicks to Banchero. Payton for 3. That's good, and it's Banchero with the assist. Banchero's got assist number 5 here tonight. On the wing, Payton. Back to MP. Golden State moving it around. Here's Podziemski. Guarded by Bane. On the wing, Payton. And the wing jumper offline. The Magic shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Bane with it. Butler covering. Carter the pass to Banchero. Warriors with the rebound. Thornton's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Outside Butler. Back to Thornton. Banchero vacuums it in. Magic leading by 8. Here's Carter. Banchero inside. Covered by MP.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Orlando.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that three ball for these guys.
Suggs, he's checked in for Orlando. Let's go to the sideline and see. Allie LaForce is dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. He said, this is who we are. This is the pace. Don't let up. He said it doesn't matter if they go on a run. What matters is how we respond. They plan to respond with a fury, guys.
Allie, thank you so much. Let's go to the sideline and hear some news about Stephen Curry. Allie, what's his status?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Warriors provided some info for us. He said it's a sprained wrist. Doesn't look like any